just to change things up and keep you guessing, I'm actually going to do some serious poetry. Wrote this several years ago. Very, very quickly. It was really interesting that it actually just happened very, very quickly, and there was actually kind of a voice or a personality behind it. So I'm going to try to perform it in that character, and it's called Pearl. She was a fine girl, a pearl I plucked for my salty pleasure. A treasure she was, a treasure. I met her when the seas were wild, a smile through the mist over a hot bowl. The girl, she had no fear, and I was a hungry soul. For 17 days we was at port, and 17 nights she gave me her heart. 'Twas much to me surprise to find she had also taken mine. But one search must end before another begins. The sins of me seafaring father, a bother they was, a bother. To search every dock and sailor's place, just once to see me father's face. So I called me mates to go. She put her lips to her mother's pearl as she took it from her locket. Bring this back to me, her whispered plea. As wood and canvas took to sea, that pearl took to me pocket. I laughed with me mates at her love for me. But when that laughter did subside, I touched that pearl in me pocket and apologized. A year or better we sailed that coast. 'Twas a ghost of meself I was chasing. Me pap was taken by the sea, and every port held a lad looked too much like me. At last I let the searching cease, and let me father go in peace. But that pearl, so smooth and white, delight like none I'd known before. 'Twas her calling me, 'twas her. So course was set for the girl this time, to keep that promise that I'd made. But soon the skies grew black as ink, and heavy seas took us to the reef. I gripped that pearl in me pocket, and I prayed. We was nearly to my lover's shore when that cyclone tore us to bits. I watched me mates go down one by one, and none come up again. She was a fine girl, a pearl I plucked for me salty pleasure. A treasure she was, a treasure. And as me head explodes against these rocks, in me mind I see her standing on the bay, the salt of tears on her gentle tongue, as the salt of the sea fills me lungs, and that pearl falls away. The end. So, we are honored tonight. We have two friends of ours from the Netherlands joining us at our table, and I think one of them is going to get up here and do something, hopefully, in Dutch. So.
I'm Peter, I'm from Holland. Brian came up with the idea actually, for me actually to perform here. I have to excuse for my English, it's not that good. Especially after a few drinks. So this is how it's gonna go. I have a poem over here. I have to be honest, I just searched it on the internet, but it has a meaning for me personally. First I'm going to read an English sentence, and then a Dutch sentence after it. So we actually can relate, maybe can relate between the two languages. Okay, here we go. I don't know how you feel. Ik weet niet hoe je je voelt. I don't know what to say. Ik weet niet wat ik moet zeggen. Do you need a hug? Heb je een knuffel nodig? Do you need me there? Heb je me daar nodig? Just so you know that. Juist zodat je weet. That I do care. Dat ik om je geef. I care about you. Ik geef om jou. And I want you to know. En ik wil dat je weet. That whenever you want. Dat wanneer je wilt. I'm there for you. Ik ben er voor je. Thanks guys.